Hey everyone. So today we're going to be reading non-shipping. Actually, I know, believe it or not, I'm gonna try to do something with my life other than reading shipping. Alright, so this is huh. Oh. Okay, well it's all in Japanese, so just give me a second to pinpoint all of the English that's surrounding it. Alright, Google stuff. Docs.google.com. Okay. Philly Pinkie Pie Cutie Mark English. Pinkie Pie loved her granny's sweets. They were so delicious and tasty that they were just the thing to cheer her up when she was feeling down. One day, after a particular scuff Pinkie Pie received from playing outside, Granny Pie decided to teach the young pink filly how to make her own baked goods. "Are you really going to teach me how to make your secret pie recipe, Granny Pie?" Pinkie Pie trotted after her into the kitchen. The poor filly couldn't keep her usual bounce with her leg. Granny Pie laughed and said, "I won't be around to make them forever. When I'm gone, you're gonna have to bake your own sweets." "Why?" Pinkie Pie asked as she cast a ravenous glance over a tray of cookies on the counter. "Are you going somewhere, Granny?" "Not for a long time, my little bitty Twinkie Pinkie." Granny Pie nuzzled Pinkie and gave her a kiss on the head. "Now, pay very close attention." Granny Pie went over each step while Pinkie Pie asked an innumerable amount of questions. Once the pie crust had been placed into the oven to bake, Granny Pie and Pinkie Pie indulged themselves on the cooking. "Was baking how you got your cutie pie, Granny Pie?" asked Pinkie Pie after swallowing a cookie. "As a matter of fact, it was." Granny Pie began to reminisce. "Baking was just something I always loved to do, but when I saw how happy my treats made every pony, I just knew that baking was something I would be doing to make ponies happy for years to come. I must have been about your age when I got it." Pinkie Pie's eyes went wide with wonder and she let it along. "Wow. You think I'll get a baking cutie mark just like you, Granny Pie?" Pinkie Pie looked at the empty space her own cutie mark would some one day occupy. "I wonder what it'll be like. Maybe a cupcake or a muffin or a whole tray of muffins." Granny Pie smiled and said, "It's good to see you so excited about your cutie mark, but getting one is a lot like baking a pie. You won't get it until you're ready. It takes time for the pie to cook just right and turn into something truly special." "So I'm a pie?" Pinkie Pie tilted her head confused. "The sweetest little pie ever made." When Pinkie grew a little older, she took an apprenticeship with Mr. and Mrs. Cake at Sugar Cube Corner. She would take everything her Granny Pie had taught her and become the best baker in all of Equestria. Ever since she'd started, business at Sugar Cube Corner was better than it had ever been, but Pinkie Pie knew that there must be something missing, despite how happy she was making sweets. Her cutie mark had yet to appear. "Pinkie Pie," Mrs. Cake called her into the kitchen. "What is it, Mrs. Cake?" "I'm British." "Need a sweet treat that can't be beat? Leave a Pinkie Pie to such a feat." "Actually," Mrs. Cake smiled, "with all of the success the bakery's getting, Mr. Cake and I thought it might be a good idea to have a little celebration." "You mean a party?" Pinkie Pie's eyes lit up. "Yes," Mrs. Cake said as she nudged a saddlebag full of flowers toward Pinkie Pie. "I was hoping you could post these all over Ponyville to advertise and then help us set up here at—" Pinkie Pie didn't hear anything after that. With a saddlebag in place, she galloped through town and placed flowers on anything and everything that she could. In the scheduled yard of the party, Pinkie Pie's body vibrated from its very core with excitement. She'd spent countless hours setting up streamers, inflating balloons, sorting out noisemakers and confetti poppers, and making sure there were enough games for every pony. Mr. Cake sent her out to deliver an order, and she had just bounced her way back to Sugar Cube Corner. As she entered the bakery, she was a bit confused to find it so dark inside that she couldn't see anything. Hello, she called. Where is every pony? Pinkie Pie flickered on the lights and confetti rained down before her. Noisemakers, whistles, and cheers from the residents of Ponyville greeted her as she trotted further inside. A large banner with the words, "Thank you, Pinkie Pie," was spread out above the most enormous cake Pinkie Pie had ever seen. It was covered in ball gum, frosting, and a large amount of various candy pieces. "Welcome to your party, Pinkie Pie." Mr. and Mrs. Cake smiled at her. "My party?" "Of course," Mr. Cake nodded. "We wouldn't have been able to make it this extravagant without your help. Just like how the bakery wouldn't be doing nearly as well without you either." "Hello, Pinkie Pie." Granny Pie trotted up to her. "Granny Pie!" Pinkie Pie nuzzled her grandmother. "I can't believe you got me to set up my own party. I should have known you were behind this." "Guilty as charged," Granny Pie laughed and smiled, but it was for a good reason. "Pinkie Pie, when was the last time you ever did anything fun for yourself?" "What are you talking about, Granny Pie?" Pinkie Pie giggled. "I've been baking treats to bake every pony." "Every pony," Granny Pie pointed out. "Not you." "What?" Pinkie Pie gasped. "But you got into baking because it made you happy," Granny Pie continued, "but it only made you happy because it made me happy. It's my idea to have Mr. and Mrs. Cake happy to get this party together. It was my way of tricking you into do something that made you happy and no pony else. So tonight I want you to go out there, have fun, and be how happy your party has made you and everyone else." "Thank you for everything, Granny Pie." Pinkie embraced her and ran off to play her favorite party game. Granny Pie meant to tell Pinkie about the 3 balloons that had appeared on her flank, but she supposed it could wait till after the party. Any more excitement, and she feared her pink, joy-filled body would explode. Okay. So, how do we feel about this one? I think it's official that, look at my neck. Look at that. It's disgusting. It's awful. It's awful. I've decided that, I don't think Pinkie Pie is my, role in life. But you know what? She's awesome, and I'm not gonna give up. I have the willpower. I do. And you know what? Next time, I'm gonna make it so much less boring. I don't even know what to tell you. It's I'm gonna be a different person. And you know what else? I thought it was cute. And again, everything ever gets is cute, so maybe I should. You know what? I think the reason I'm not good at Pinkie is because she sort of panic talks in normal, everyday situations. And maybe I just need to set her up with some grimdark. Yeah. Okay. So that story was Yeah, I'm done with this now. And, oh shit. Yeah. Docs.google.com with some Japanese bullshit around it. Alright, bye.